notes.
Things happened, and we did some things.
Yeah, you know what? That's fair. If we were sitting around a table, Underdark and I would definitely be at opposite heads of that table.
Well, yeah, he's got his DM screen laid down. He just stands it up for Saturday, and you lay yours down.
All right. Well, last time we proceeded across the rim of the bowl of black glass after leaving Mush. We reached the edge of an escarpment, and after deciding on a very complicated means of raising our cart up to the top of this escarpment, we decided to scout it out to see if it was actually necessary. And there we found an old friend of ours, Loam. And we got to
Sandy
talking.
Loam?
What?
Nothing.
No. Say your bit.
Oh, I just said Sandy Loam? Question mark?
No, he's more of a clay loam.
Okay. Sorry.
Anyway, so we talked a bit about Rurik's brother, something or other. And I just don't remember his name offhand. I don't have it on this page.
Castiel.
Yes, Castiel. And, about how he was going in for that center city where there's a lake of wishing. But, like the lake, will monkey paw you or something all the time. I don't know, something or other. We got a general warning not to take any metaphorical or prosaic actions around it because it might the lake might interpret it badly or something.
I like Lake of Monkey Paw. That works very well.
I mean it has an official. It has an official name of Lake of Sacrifice and Ascension. What? Yeah, these guys are just a bunch of pretentious pricks. It's a lake. It's a monkey paw lake.
Yes, the Giants were very much a pretentious bunch of pricks.
Where do you think the Goliaths get it from?
Anyway, so there's also in the top of this some a vault or dungeon or ruin, something or other like that. That alone basically said that we're free to ransack as much as we want. So we were about to enter.
Indeed. You guys are standing here in front of the petrified doors to a weather-beaten and ash-blasted villa fit for giants. Also, the list of words that you messed up.
I couldn't remember what the official name of the glassy area was. I'm like, it's like a bowl. It's like a saucer.
What's the mesh?
The depression of black glass. Yes, it's mesh.
Well, that's not what my notes say.
There's a place named Mesh?
I'm really surprised that the scribe wizard has clerical errors in his notes.
I don't. That's the funny thing. I don't. My map is 100% correct.
Yeah, how could he have clerical errors if he's a wizard?
He doesn't. He never makes a mistake.
Exactly, because he's a wizard.
Yes, of course. How silly of me for thinking otherwise.
Does our party even have a cleric to check that?
No.
Yeah, we do.
The cleric.
We have a cleric?
We have a cleric.
Who's the cleric?
There.
I'm the cleric.
Oh, good. So you should be checking for clerical errors then.
I don't think it works. I don't think. No.
He just gives it a glance. It's like, yeah, that's good.
He's an adventurer that specializes in paperwork.
No.
I mean, we do technically
specialize in paperwork.
So does Rurk. He's an accountant. Rurk is anything but an adventurer.
It's like we're a party of nerds and Farradool and Porkchop.
Yeah.
And Faya.
Nerds and farm folk.
That's pretty much true.
I suppose Faya's like a luck nerd.
I regret to inform you, Porkchop is like a well-established archaeologist.
It's true.
That's funny. So yeah, we're just a party of nerds.
Pork chop has 18 in.
And Faradool.
Who's just kind of a well-read commoner. He reads the Farmer's Almanac.
What's Faradool's int?
10?
Oh, he is a well-read commoner.
No, actually 11.
Oh yeah, even more well. Farmer's Almanac.
That's why he was the best almond farmer. He was able to read.
God.
Every person in this party is some kind of massive nerd. Faradool's just a massive nerd about like agriculture.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't mention almond farming around him.
Every other farmer farms to live. Faradool lives to farm.
Mm-hmm.
He
All
goes
right,
off
all
on
right.
almond farming tangents.
All right.
How many types of almonds there are?
Well, you guys can see here a petrified pair of stone doors, 7 feet wide and 18 feet tall, sitting on the north end of this villa.
Well, it should be easy. They're absolutely terrified of us. Anyway, well, Faradool, there are some closed doors in front of us.
Ah, right. I show, does it look like they're, openable from this end?
Oh, I should ask, what level are we?
10.
Ah, I need to level up.
The doors are doors?
Well, yeah, but like, like, are there at least handles on this end, or do I just have to like put my shoulder into it and give it a heave ho?
Oh,
Why don't we have you
I
guys-
understand. Yes, there are handles.
Oh, yeah, excellent. So I'll grab the handle and
Wait,
give it a heave ho open. What do you mean? Wait.
Let the thief check the doors for traps before you blow yourself up.
We have a
That's
thief,
my job.
Oh, I thought that's what you do, Ruart.
technically. I'm not really a thief though,
Oh, damn. Okay.
unless you
never
count
mind,
investment fraud as thief. But
Never mind.
that's neither
man.
here
Go
nor
right
there.
ahead. Blow yourself up. I'll heal you.
Well, yeah, that's the job. So yeah, give it a go to heave ho to open the doors.
Rourke's
Tax fraud
class feature, tax fraud.
I have considered making an accountant background.
I like that these doors appear to be made out of door.
Wait, so is
That was
anyone
actually
looking at the doors, or-
surprisingly handy.
Yeah, Holman said he's open it.
All right. You grab the handle and pull. The doors open with great effort. The rusty hinges, you can see bits of rust flaking and breaking off as you pull the doors open. Indeed. Were it not for your active lifestyle, you think you might have thrown out your back.
Now what's the matter? They got you pushing too many pencils.
Inside, well, you can see a large chamber extending 60 feet before your light no longer illuminates it. Actually, wait, no, I'm sorry. I forgot the addendum I made. You can see that the roof has partly caved in, allowing light into a rather massive chamber, 120 feet across.
Oh wow, that's a pretty big room.
Oh, yeah.
All right, well, as soon as I get the door open enough for the party to come in, I'll start walking through, and I'll start checking it out.
Alrighty. Yeah, you start walking through, and you can already see among the collapsed debris from the caved in sections of the roof 14 skeletons kind of scattered along the ground. Ash caked to them.
Mm. Something exploded in here.
No, it does not look like an explosion.
I'm not that smart. I
Right. Even with a 10, though, it'd be pretty obvious that this wasn't an explosion.
Okay, no explosion.
Well,
Ashy though.
nothing blew up when he opened the door, so we probably could go in.
Yep.
Yep. Here you guys walk in.
Any-
Large.
Anything else besides the skeletons? Oh, Father Ver, can you make sure that these skeletons are, properly skeletons and not going to come up and stab us?
I
Rourke
go and
shoots one with a
perform last
crossbow.
rites on the skeletons.
All right, you walk up to these piles of bones, and you can see that these are not humanoid. These appear to be the bones of a large canid, all 14 of them.
A large what?
Wolves.
The bones of 14 large canids, or a canid with only 14 bones?
The bones of 14 large canids.
Okay.
Okay, I pull out some holy water, sprinkle some holy water on them, and do the whole thing.
Alrighty.
I'll start a
How
detect
large?
magic ritual.
How large?
Yeah.
Large. Like these
Oh.
are big wolves.
Big
And you don't have
doggos.
3 necks?
No.
Aw.
Although 3 of them are laying next to each other, kind of all curled up.
Are the bones like still attached to each other?
More or less.
Well, more or less by what? Like bits of tendon left over, or
Like some of the skeletons are, pretty well held together by ash and dust. Others have kind of collapsed.
hmm.
Is this similar appearance to the petrification process we've seen? But these are all skeletons? Not bodies? Like the ash and dust that you're talking about?
Give me a nature check.
Unnatural 20.
So, well, you do see that the bones themselves are caked in ash. No, these do not look to have been petrified.
Oh,
They do, however, look rather old,
I see.
like several decades of exposure to the air.
Hmm. How big are one of the heads?
Your head could fit inside of it.
Huh.
You think if like one of these things bit your neck, you're not going to survive. It could probably sever your spine.
Well, I'll wait for all the magic-y and, divine to happen, and then I'll take a head to make sure it doesn't bite my head off. New mantelpiece for the desk.
But not going for the Caesar's Legion look?
I mean, Rourke's taking it to, decorate his office with when he gets back home.
But yeah, and you can see at the edges of this large vestibule, you can see the eastern doors to the outside of the villa, which would take you over by Loam and his campsite. You can see that the roof is kind of caved in, blocking the door, along with a pair of double doors closer on the east wall and a pair of double doors on the south wall.
Does my detect magic ritual find anything?
Your detect magic ritual goes off and detects nothing out of the ordinary for this area. There's still that magic kind of infusing the terrain, but nothing much beyond that.
Okay, and you said there were other doors out of here?
Yes. Let me use the snip tool here and get you a map.
Ah, neat. So yeah, there's no magic, so Rourke, if you wanted to grab a souvenir, go right ahead.
I collect the skull to add to the other skulls I have.
Each of these squares is 10 feet.
And where did we come in?
The north.
The north. Okay.
Oh, and then there's that one door kind of up to the northwest that has debris partially blocking the door.
Well, let's get Deborah out of the way and check that out since it's closest to where we came in.
Alright, yeah. I'll start moving the Deborah out of the way. So once we get enough of it out of the way, I'll open the door.
Thank you.
All right. Yeah, you're able to clear that out of the way. It doesn't take too terribly long. Push the door open. In this case, rather than moving on hinges, it just kind of topples out of the frame, shattering on the ground.
Close enough.
Loud thud. Stone breaks and all that. And you can see here what looked to have at one point have been some kind of quarters. You can see a large table and some rather hefty looking stools set up in the north, right outside the door from you. A series of beds and a massive fireplace.
Does all of this appear to be sized for creatures larger than us?
Yep, it looks like it's all sized for giants.
Room full of spare change.
And you can see, kind of spread out in the room, a total of 6 ash coated giants. Looks like they're engaging in regular daily tasks. One appears to be handling a pile of plates.
These were the remains of giants?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
2 more are prepping, based on the bones on the table, a meal. And the remaining 3, 1 large and 2 smaller sized giants, are sitting on one of the beds. Looks to be reading something. Other than that, there is nothing remarkable that you see as you scan the room. A pair of petrified doors exist to the south, with a third door on the same wall, just across from the door you're at.
I need this pinging on detect magic.
Nope, nothing's pinging on detect magic. What are you guys doing? Just moving through the chamber, or?
Yeah, I'll move through the chamber.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah,
Alright.
I'll check the chamber out for secrets and hidden things.
All right,
Good
give me an
name.
investigation check. All right, you go investigating, and you do find that there is a loose stone near the fireplace. You think that if you work a little bit, you might be able to pull it out.
Yeah, I pull it out.
Alrighty. Inside of there, you can see, for a giant, what would have been a small petrified wooden coffer.
Anything on detect magic?
Nope.
I pull it out.
Yeah, you pull it out. It's heavy.
Like
He calls someone.
heavier than I can reasonably lift, or
I mean, you could probably lift it, but it is heavy. I'm just
hey,
letting you know.
Fairdoll, would you like to give me a hand here? I found a chest.
Sir, ooh, I like chess.
I thought you might.
Are we looking to smash the chest, or are we trying to be a little bit more gentle?
Well, right now I'm just trying to get out of the hole it's in so that we can examine it.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I can
Alright,
probably
so
help with that.
grab and how far down is it? Or is it just heavy?
It's just heavy.
Oh, okay. So I grab and no, don't lift with the back. Lift with the knees.
All right.
The knees.
Yeah, with your with your strength, yeah, you're definitely going to be able to pull it out. All right. You got this petrified wooden chest sitting on the floor.
Ah,
I'd like to check it for traps.
Investigation check. You don't think you find any traps?
I open it.
Inside, you can see some tarnished silver pieces. When I say some, I should rephrase that and give you an actual number.
I will be counting them.
These are
Wouldn't you just
regular
have
sized
me?
silver pieces and not like silver plates.
These are silver pieces.
Ah,
Would you
strange
just
thing
delegate that to me?
for a giant to have.
I would have.
No, they would have used
delegated
the same currency. They wouldn't have had larger coins because they're bigger people.
Well, they would have if they were only for trading with other giants.
That's fair. But, I mean, even economically, it only has a value, depending on what the value of the economics is.
Yeah, I don't know.
But
I
yeah,
could
in
stick
terms
a-
of ease of handling, yeah, giants would have had larger coins. They just would have been worth more.
Yeah,
Like one of their silver pieces would be like one gold piece.
Actually, they used small, normal people-sized coins. It was simply that currency exchanges would have been handled by usually a normal humanoid-sized servant.
yeah. You find a chest. You find a giant chest full of giant coins. Each one is the size of a dinner plate and weighs several pounds, but is only worth 1 silver because it's made entirely out of zinc.
That's great.
All
It's
right.
made out of aluminium. Unfortunately, you don't know that aluminium is valuable.
Mm.
Actually, wouldn't we know that it is valuable? In fact, it's like incredibly valuable.
Yeah,
Bronze Age.
Yeah, native aluminum is a thing. It's just incredibly rare and valuable.
Yeah, aluminum existed in the Bronze Age, Gilbert.
Obviously, it existed. I just don't know of any sources where they would have, been able to identify it as anything noteworthy.
I gotta look this up now.
There might not be any historical documentations, but what Intervin's saying is it's very rare and hard to get a hold of in its natural form because they haven't invented induction
and there's
furnaces.
a non-zero chance that they think it's unripe silver, kind of like the Spaniards. How much platinum do they drop in the ocean again, thinking it was unripened silver?
Couple boats.
Yeah.
Well, no one said they were the brightest in the bunch.
Indeed.
No, but they were the most inquisitive.
All right. Is there anything else in the coffer other than the silver?
No, just the silver.
No false bottoms or anything?
Nope.
All right. Well, I hand the silver off to Rook for storage of the party funds.
Yep. Rourke breaks out the scales and starts counting it. Takes him probably about 5-10 minutes.
Is there anything else in that hole now that we got the chest out?
There is not.
Okay.
Gilbert, do I know of any ancient giant civilizations native to this area?
Yes.
Such as?
The one you're standing in right now.
Okay, do I know anything about it?
Yes. Give me a history check. I'm already accounting for your archaeology stuff. All right. So, you know that the giants that lived in this region were megocracy.
What does that mean?
Mages ruled.
Ah.
Organized via caste system. It prospered in this region for at least several centuries, to your knowledge, before eventually being smote by the god king Akhed-Ur. The area encompassing the depression of Black Glass being the core of the kingdom of these giants, with some of their realms stretching down into the valley of around Urlashala, and then out eastward towards the Bay of Eyes.
Hey, here's a question. Do I know when they got smoted?
Yes.
Do I think it's
about 60 years ago?
About 60 years ago. Have we been able to tell when this eruption / whatever else it is that petrified all these people was?
About 60 years ago.
Okay, so Akhed-Ur probably
yeah,
did this.
Yeah, it's all dated to Akhed-Ur smiting this entire area.
Okay, well, now we have a firm explanation of why this happened. Unless that has already something we figured out. I wasn't here, but
it was discussed, but never solidified with the DM. We kind of just assumed.
Okay, yeah. Well, now it's confirmed.
Yeah, Luminous talked about it.
Petrified half a continent.
Yep, turned it into a black saucer.
Yeah.
He glassed him.
Would have glassed your entire planet.
Were it not for the War Masters Council, he would have glassed your entire valley.
A single flood spore can destroy a species. Anyway, that's good to know.
Imagine Goliath's bloods.
Yeah,
I don't want to be here anymore.
they're that pure-form juggernaut. They're kind of bullshit.
There actually is
bigger.
There actually is an unused giant flood enemy in the game files of Halo 2.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, neat. So, anything else of note or interest in this room aside from that hidden compartment?
Now that was found.
All right, and the book, was that again another petrified tome that we would need to acidically separate?
I mean, it's sitting in the hands of this big giant and the two smaller giants. Do you want to separate it from his hand?
Yes. I walk over and take the book. The giants aren't moving, right? They're dead?
They're very much petrified.
Okay, yeah, I just go over and grab the book then.
Just
We've
like
been
the
walking
people
around
found
this
here.
whole time. The Goliath's just watching us.
Pry up like part of his fireplace, steal his
That's
silver.
why I asked, like, hey, these are dead giants, right? They're not like currently going about their day ignoring us.
Oh, it's just more little people. Boris, they found your silver stash.
We have humans again. Put out the trap.
We got an
Ooh, silver.
adventure infestation.
Ooh, something shiny.
There's a
All right.
treasure chest and a giant mouse trap.
But yeah, I think
You act like we
Ferdo might
wouldn't take that.
giant mousetrap. Yeah, we would totally put that on the back of the cart for like a speed boost, among other things. Anyway, the Ferdo probably should help you, Intervin.
Why is
It
it
is
like
Goliath.
held? Is it held fast and not easy to get out? That was a question to you, Gilbert.
Oh, is what held fast?
The book. Like I just walk over and try to grab the book. Does it like not
Oh,
come free immediately?
Yeah, it is. It is stuck to the rest of this petrified giant.
All right.
Fair enough. Could you
Looks
help
like
me
a
here?
job for me. Hmm? And I try to free the book.
How you doing that?
Grab and pull with lots of strength.
Might I recommend going for the wrists of the Goliath?
Well, one thing at a time. Hold on.
Well,
I want.
that way the book is fully preserved.
Well, I mean, how like what does the book? Does the book look sturdy? Does it feel sturdy, or does it look like? Does it feel like it's kind of decaying?
The book looks petrified.
I would be very careful with these. These are or these giants were a fucking magiacric society, so that could be a spell tome.
All right. So then, let's see here. I think then I shall use my battle axe to cut away the hand, very gently from the book.
When you you're getting the blade into the space between the cover and the hand.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Give me a strength athletics check.
Okay.
Indeed, you deftly manage to pry the book out of the giant's hand. You can see a little bit of the kind of ash on the cover kind of still stuck to the giant's fingers, but it doesn't look like it's damaged the cover terribly much.
I give it a good blow, and then I hand it off to Interman.
I open the book.
The book is petrified.
So
The book is open and petrified. Like it's all turned to stone.
okay, and
You said it's open. What page is it open to? What's on it?
Runes and giant.
Ah,
I'll translate it real quick.
which I can't read.
yeah, but Rorik knows giant.
Some of my best friends were giants. In another life.
I look at the petrified giants. We're not your friends, right?
What?
Never mind.
All right. Yeah, you look at the book, Rourke. It appears to be a part of a parable, a bit of folklore, about a shepherd trying to prevent a wolf from, making off with any more of her sheep.
What is this, Big Bo Peep?
Yes.
What does this have to do with dishes?
Dishes.
Pair of bowls.
Oh, God.
What?
Parables.
Oh, fuck. Rourke makes a slight translation error.
This porridge is too hot. Wait a minute, wrong parable.
You know, I always wondered, they're called parables, but they never have much of an arc to their story. They're not really parabolic at all.
Sure, there's an arc to the story. The first little sheep tried to make his palisade out of straw, and so the wolf burned
This
it
is what
down.
happens when nerds tell
The
jokes.
second little pig decided to make their palisade out of wood, and the wolf burned that down too. The third little sheep made their palisade out of stone.
And it fell over into a swamp.
Yes.
They built a second palisade. That too fell over to the swamp.
Unfortunately, this was also the pig who built his house on sand.
No, swamp. But the third palisade, it stayed up.
The seventh little sheep built a fortified structure.
Okay, but anyway, what
It was in the way of the river.
What insight can I glean from this parable as I'm reading it? Like, what's the parable supposed to be about? Or am I only reading a portion of the passages?
You're only reading a portion of it because the book is petrified open on these pages.
So we'll add it to our diluted acid queue.
Maybe, yeah.
I mean, it's
given
a children's
the
book.
thickness of the tome and its contents, is that all it contains, or is this likely just part of the book?
This looks like it's just probably part of the book.
Does it have a title on the cover?
It does.
I read it.
It reads, "Delightful stories and myths of the little folk."
Ah.
Abridged.
This is one of our stories. Yeah, we might want to wait until we find some more interesting books.
Well, I mean, added to the queue, we're currently dissecting a large stack of papyrus, so that's going to take a bit.
Yep.
If we find something else, it'll, bump the queue, so to speak. Alrighty then. So, aside from this book, were there any other books laying about the room?
Nope.
No bookshelf with more children's stories?
Nope.
Just the one book. All right. Well, we explored the bedroom.
All right, well, fair deal. There's 2 doors to the south. Go ahead and pick one.
Alrighty. Let's see here. Which one am I feeling good about? We'll go with the left one, the one to the west.
That's just a double pair of doors.
Yeah, we'll go with the one on the west. That one.
All right. Yep. You open the double doors. It takes some effort.
Oh,
the hinges break as you do so.
Man, I'm just knocking all these doors off. It's fine.
And you can see a long corridor stretching into the dark beyond the 60 feet of dim light provided by your illuminating bioluminescent algae.
Well, onward we shall go.
We follow.
All right. You keep going. Eventually, at the edge of your light, it illuminates a turn in the corridor, revealing a door. Kind of, it'll just be easier if I snip it.
A pair of scissors descends perpendicular to the hallway ahead of you.
Ah! Alright, so I take it we're coming from the north?
Yeah, you come from the north.
Alright. So I'll go for that first door that I'm going to see.
All right.
The one that's on the southern door.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, you push it open, breaking the metal hinges. And inside is a mostly collapsed room. It looks like at one point this might have been a storage room from the large barrels placed inside.
Do the barrels have any markings on them?
They do. Giant runes. Rourke, you can see that they read beer, hops, beer, wheat, beer.
I'm guessing this is storage. Let's check it out.
Well, the room is mostly caved in. So that's about
Does
all that you see.
does Rourke tell the party that they're beer?
Yeah.
I go check out one of the casks. Is the content are the contents no petrified, or is it no beer? Beer.
Are you breaking it open?
Hell yeah.
All right. Yeah, you bust it open. Yeah, there's a gray, golden brown liquid in there.
Gray.
I take a drink.
It's disgusting.
Yeah, don't drink that.
Yeah.
It's not poisonous, but don't drink that.
Yeah, I can kind of tell. I go to another barrel and I crack it open and I check that one.
Yeah. Yeah, that beer is also really foul.
Oh. Well, that's this.
I'd still like to take like 2 flasks as samples. Maybe somebody could get the petrification out of it with magic, maybe. See what their recipe was like.
All right. Yeah, you're able to get your samples. Anything else?
After being rather disgusted with this room, I'll leave and go into the hallway and then discover the other door. And I'll go open that one.
All right. This one opens up, revealing a kitchen. You can see here a series of petrified people about your size, uh, frozen in time. Looks like preparing a feast of some sorts.
Which is also petrified.
Yes.
This petrification thing is really annoying. Well, I just come back into the hallway and be like, well, that's the kitchen, guys. Same story, all stone. And move to the south.
All right. Yeah, you move to the south. You can see here, and I'm just going to poke around this part of the kitchen. You can also see there's a corridor on the south wall of the kitchen, and from the hallway outside of it, a pair of double doors, partly ajar. You can see the flickering of firelight coming from through those doors.
Oh, well, let's take a look.
You being sneaky or you just walking up?
I'm just walking up.
All right, you walk up. Inside, you can see a great hall. Uh, Large fire pit, great columns of stone, and rather massive tables set inside of it, all turned to stone. There are, however, a few smaller improvised campfires set up, and you can see moving around the room, gathering bits of petrified wood and whatnot, and it looks like barricading the eastern pair of doors, a group of hobgoblins.
Ah,
They don't notice you.
guys, we got company. Like I do like a finger pointing towards the hobgoblins.
Hmm. Better go introduce ourselves.
Is that like through arrow and magic, or we're gonna try to be a
Yes.
little diplomatic?
They're hobgoblins.
I don't know. Just I don't know if we woke up and chose violence today is all. I'm okay with violence. I start charging them.
All right, you burst through the door. The goblins wheel about. Roll an ish.
Varric. Mister,
Yeah, I'm here. What?
we
Oh,
found some
you're-
hobgoblins. Faradul is charging.
Naturally, as Faraduelists like to do.
But before he does, Father Varric says, "But wait, let me bless you."
Yes, let me give you some blessings before you stomp all over them poor goblins. So I'm gonna bless the good Faradul and let's see, and Orc Chop
Yeah.
and the champion. Yeah, those three will be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Faradul, Orc Chop, and the champion.
You know what's really funny is how Rorik's built, and with that armor, I could frontline very easily. If I cast haste on myself, I have a 21 AC.
And that's all I'm gonna do, because I'm not far enough. I make sure I'm good. How far are the goblins or hobgoblins or whatever the little green men are?
Through a door.
Oh well, then nah, never mind.
Through a
I'm not-
door about 10,
and the
20,
door then and
30,
and in my
40.
turn.
Yeah, the closest group are about 40 feet away.
I'm gonna step to the side and away from the door so they can't see me. And now that everybody's blessed, and let them go.
All right, Faradul.
I charge in. How far
All right.
away? How far away? I totally missed the distance. I heard like 40. I didn't. Did you say 50?
The closest group is 40 feet away.
Excellent. Just within hammer range.
Level barbarian.
I'm assuming 3 hits.
Yeah.
51 magical hammer damage.
Well, those 3 goblins are dead. You've completely killed those 3 hobgoblins.
Yes. So yeah, basically, perfect drift there, Ruffles.
Could
Yeah.
find one with more targets.
Well, that was short and pointless.
Anything
No,
else?
there's more groups.
There's multiple groups of these hobgoblins, Varric.
Goody.
Yeah, and no, that's it. I'm having a ball.
All right. Then Rurik.
Oh, well. From my position to hall, can I see into the room and see any of them?
Uh-huh.
No. Who looks
Yeah.
the most in charge if I can see one that looks to have shinier armor?
Well, you can see a hobgoblin in iron splint mail, currently on a crutch wielding a broadsword, barking instructions to the other hobgoblins, and then looks to be some kind of goblin mage is also like readying himself.
I'll leave the tank to deal with the tank. I'll snipe the mage. Aimed shot, if I can hit him with an 80. Without having to move.
Yeah, he's an 80.
Alright.
Well, specifically 75 feet.
That is close enough for me.
Hit.
Alright. Alright. Do I have Piercer? I have Piercer. I am going to re-roll that 1 on the 6s for no effect, probably. But worth a shot, right? Yeah. 33 piercing.
Bloodying the hobgoblin devastator.
The mage?
Yeah.
Excellent. That's it?
All right. Orc chop. Orc
Okay.
chop.
Yep. The mage is bloodied. How far away is he?
75 feet.
Okay. Let's see here. What's my range? I gotta scroll. Okay, I move 15 feet closer. Oh, actually, no, I probably need to get closer than that. Let's see, 75. Yeah, no, that's close enough. I'm going to start tossing axes at him. Does that hit?
Yes. Actually, wait. He shields.
Ah. Shield is for the round, yeah?
Yep.
And he's bloodied?
Yep.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll make another attack. Because I get 2. Does that hit?
Yeah, it gets him even through shield.
Okay. That only deals 11 slashing damage to him.
He is near death.
Okay. And now I need him to make... God, what save is it? Here, you can listen to me scroll. Wisdom save at disadvantage. As I cast Toll the Dead.
Parry this, you filthy wizard.
Yep. That fails. Ten necrotic.
He dies.
Nice. That's it for me. I just got that feature at this level.
Alrighty. Well, DM2 is dead. DM3. Gaggle of hobgoblins are going to move forward. Let's see, they'll charge in, heading for Faradul. A few of them are able to get in range immediately, though. And these hobgoblins, Faradul, are going to try to stab you with their swords.
Okay. Wow, well, 1, 2, 3, 3 do.
Seven, 5, and 3 slashing damage.
Gotcha. Oh no.
And then the bowmen open up. The bowmen are actually going to take shots at you, pork chop.
How many are there?
6.
Okay. Those all miss.
Most unfortunate. Intervene.
So, through this door, I can see all these hobgoblins,
Yeah, you can peek through and see them.
and including like a big boss-looking one.
Yeah, you can see he's currently on a crutch, waving around a broadsword.
All right. What's the range to that one? Crutch guy.
90 feet.
Excellent. Well, I pull out my scroll and begin reading it, and 4 rays of fire leap out at him. These are attack rolls. Wow, shitty rolls.
Yeah, 1 hit. Yeah, somehow the actual crippled hobgoblin manages to avoid all but one of your shots.
Considering that I didn't roll above a 10 for any of the 4 dice, it's more I just shot the area around him. It's like, oh, you guys want to act like orcs? I'll show you orc, ballistic skill. 6 points of fire damage as I then duck around the corner to break line of sight with all the hobgoblins.
The paper pusher pulls out his Shuda and goes, Daka, Daka, Daka.
Yes.
Alrighty. Champion?
So he's gonna charge toward. He's gonna have to double move to the hobgoblins next to me, and that's all he can do.
Alright, Isha. Isha?
Yeah, I heard you. I'm checking something. All right. Who's the nearest to dead looking guy?
Well, all the nearest to dead looking guys are currently dead.
All right, but a bunch of them.
I suppose as a captain you shot once. but he's
All
not
right.
that close to death.
Yeah. But a bunch of them ran up to like Pork Chop and Faradol, right?
No, I got shot a bunch with archers. I don't think any are in melee with me, right?
Yes. A bunch have run up into melee with Faradul, and then
Okay.
6 hung back and tried to shoot.
Of the ones
Porkchop.
that ran up to Faradul, which one is closest to Isha? She's going to shoot that one with the Ray of Frost.
Okay.
And then she ducks around the corner to get out of line of sight.
All right. Amtar.
Amtar is going to be all, we're throwing fire now? And he's going to throw a firebolt at the boss. $16?
The hobgoblin actually is able to avoid that one. That misses.
Well, he then ducks out of sight with me and Isha.
Alrighty. Boop, 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 boop. DM1, the hobgoblin captain. Well, he's going to hobble forward, shouting and howling in goblinoid. And some of those goblins in melee with Faradul are going to make attacks.
Ah, good old inspiring rhetoric. Well, I mean, the crutches probably don't help his speech.
Indeed. In fact, 7, 9, 8.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Varric. Mister.
Yeah.
Your
Is
move.
it my turn again? Huh?
Yeah, it's your move.
How many people are alive? Everybody good. I'm gonna step around the corner. What can I see?
Well, you can see a gaggle of hobgoblins forming a shield wall trying to murder Faradul to basically no effect. You can see a group of archers a ways back taking pot shots at Porkchop to no effect. And you can see a crippled hobgoblin captain charging at Faradul with his broadsword and crutch.
And crutch. Okay, well, let me shoot the crutch out from under that guy because I have a light crossbow. I'm just gonna shoot at him.
Okay.
I don't need to waste any spell slots.
So you're not shooting the guy, you're shooting the crutch.
I want to see if he'll fall over.
Guessing the crutch has a lower AC than the guy does.
Not that low, I don't believe.
Yeah, you have the crutch.
Goddamn pacifists.
Yeah. Yeah, you strike the crutch, splitting the wood, and it breaks under his weight. He let's see here.
Do it.
Yeah, you break his crutch as it splinters under his weight, fractured by your crossbow bolt. But he does manage to right himself and keeps hobbling towards the party.
No, he's a hobbled goblin.
And now, Pete, you know why I allowed him to call the shot.
Mm.
All right, I'm done.
All right. Faradul.
Oh, it's hobgoblin smashing day. Let's see here. Damn you, one. Is that still a hit, though?
No, not one misses.
Oh.
The other two hit.
One could always hope.
Well, that's two more dead goblins. Or
Excellent.
hobgoblins.
Yeah, close enough.
Rourke?
How far away is Fair Duel?
40 feet.
He's correct, 40 feet.
So I could move 10 feet and be within 30 feet of him. And I'd still have 20 feet of movement.
Yeah.
All right. I'll move 10 feet, get closer to Faradul. I cast Haste on him, and then move back 20 feet towards where Intervin is, and give Intervin insight and pointers as to the less than a healthy nature of the leader. You should probably go for his good leg. You know, something to that effect. Giving Intervin the help action. With my bonus action. Faradul Haste.
Ooh.
Just in case you needed to remember what you get.
Of course. Thank you, thank you.
And then, yep, I move back and give Intervin the help action. Or
Alright.
bonus action.
Pork chop.
Okay, how far away is the hobbled goblin?
What?
How far away from me is the hobbled goblin?
About 40 feet.
That is close enough. Now, did I see a 16 miss against him earlier?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Do those hit?
Yes.
Well, I'm just going to make sure I'm doing my math right here. Ah. No, I'm not doing this right. Okay. There we go. 21 slashing.
Alright. That's, yeah, that's a good hit. He's well injured.
Okay. And yeah, that'll do a third. Oh, I think that hits.
Yeah, that hits.
Another 8 slashing.
Alrighty.
And that's it.
That bloodies him.
Nice.
Thea. Thea.
All right. Get mad and pop in next to the boss and slash him twice.
How much movement speed do you have?
30.
That is not close enough to get up to the hobbled hobgoblin.
He's a barbarian, isn't he? He's raging.
I got one level.
He's a raging Cajun.
How many levels in barbarian do you have?
1.
Oh, never mind then.
Yep, just enough for the rage and shirtlessness.
Well, actually, no, wait. That might be a first
Shirtlessness.
level feature. Let me see here.
What feature?
I don't remember what it's called.
It's a
does it do?
feature that Fea doesn't possess, I believe.
It might be a level 1 feature. That's what I'm looking for.
What?
I don't remember what it's called. No, it's not. Okay.
When you get angry, you go move faster.
Yeah. No, that's a 7th level feature.
Well, what can I hit?
Well, there's a gaggle of hobgoblins currently forming a shield wall and failing to murder Faradul.
I flank them. Come in from the side. Just bash one of them on the head. So, 2 d20s plus 9.
You focusing down one guy, or you splitting the attacks?
Well, if the first one will kill him, I'll split the attacks.
All right. Could
What's your
someone roll
mod?
for him?
Plus 9.
Okay.
All right. Those both hit. I have to step away for a second. I will be right back.
What's your damage, Fea?
2d6 plus 7. Reroll 1 and 2s. Thank you.
Right. Well, if they had the same health pool as the ones that Faradul killed, they are probably dead.
Yay.
But that's up for the DM to say. But going off of the, once Faradul hits.
Sorry about that. I accidentally spilled my snack mix on the floor. Had to get that cleaned up. All right. Well, yeah, those are 2 dead hobgoblins. Anything else, Faya?
Nope, that's it.
Alrighty, DM2 is dead. DM3 are almost nearly all dead. Well, the hobgoblin bowmen are going to start taking shots at Faya. 2017.
Yeah, AC 16.
All right, you take 8 and 6 points of piercing damage.
Alright. Take 7 dead points of piercing damage.
I know they're doing big numbers tonight, aren't they?
Well.
Real scary hobgoblins.
We're level 10.
I know. And the hobgoblins in melee are going to close in and try to hack Faradul to pieces.
Oh
And this time I
no!
will remember their primary feature.
Mm.
Pack tactics.
No. Martial advantage under.
It's pack tactics.
It is reflavored pack tactics.
No, it's not. Pack tactics is advantage on to hit. Martial advantage provides them a damage bonus.
Oh.
Ah. You said the word advantage.
It doesn't matter though, because they all miss.
18 miss. Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
At one point, that guy may have hit.
No,
Not
he would.
anymore.
No, he wouldn't have hit even without the haste.
Really? Your base armor class is 19?
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah. We've been upgrading the barbarian slowly.
Yeah, haste gives him a 21. A barbarian with an AC of 21 is nothing to mess around with.
Fucking Applard over here. Let's see. Well, they can't do fuck. Intervene.
Well, I go and peek the door. I see the hobgoblin still up.
Yep.
I'm gonna shoot him with a water gun.
Hit.
You have advantage.
Oh, I do have advantage. No crit.
Aw. Close.
15 points of bludgeoning damage. And if he's still alive, he needs to make a strength save. He falls prone anyway.
Indeed. You blast him in his bad leg and he tumbles to the ground.
And then I go back around the corner.
And just bullying this poor champion of his people.
Yes.
The champion. The champion.
All right. More hobgoblin slaying. Oh, my bad. That's +7. But anyway, natural 1 misses. 18 and 23 are all hits.
Yeah.
I do believe that's 2 dead hobgoblins.
That is 2 dead hobgoblins. 3 remain in melee. Anything else?
Nope, that'd be it for him.
Isha and Amtar.
Well, Isha is going to look at the corner and is going to just shoot the closest hobgoblin because the hobgoblin is too far, I think. He's farther than 60, right?
Yeah.
So closest hobgoblin. 16 hit.
Yep.
Is 17 cold damage minus 10
Dead.
movement speed. Amtar's going to peek the corner. He's going to shoot the hobgoblin.
That guy is prone.
Yeah, he misses.
Yep.
Back around the corner for both of them.
DM1. The hobgoblin stands up, hobbles 15 feet, continues to shout rhetoric. The last remaining 3 melee gobos are going to make their attacks against Faradul.
Nope.
Indeed. They will end up dying in vain.
Wow.
Varric.
I'm gonna shoot the hobgoblin. Is that cool?
Is it cool to attack the crippled man? I don't know, mister. Is it?
Yeah, I mean, he's the slowest. Got to pick off the weak ones first.
Just as nature intended.
Exactly.
You say, standing over the bodies of the more capable hobgoblins.
Well, they were just in the way to get to the sick ones.
Miss.
Missed? Okay, I'm back behind the door, and I'll be done.
Alrighty. Faradul.
Faradul smash. There are only 3 of them left.
Yep.
Well, we're going to see if there's going to be 0 of them left. I'm thinking it's going to be 0 of them left.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah, there's none left.
Excellent.
Just the bowman and the hobbled goblin.
Next up.
Rourke.
Well, I'll move back to inside by the door. And how many people are up?
Well, there's the 6 archers, and then there's the hobbled goblin, who is still limping his way towards your party's front lines, wielding his broadsword.
All right. How's he looking?
Pretty fucked up. He's past bloodied.
Well, I'll leave him for somebody else to deal with. I'll start taking archers out. Because I had to move, so.
Hit.
I'm guessing they're not in melee with anybody.
They're not. These aren't Skyrim archers who feel the AI compulsion to charge into melee and shoot you in the face.
+5, not +6, so 9 damage.
All right. Near death.
Okay. Well, I'll move back just a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Orc
So
chop.
I can still see the room, but
Yeah. Pork chop.
Me.
Yeah.
Is the hobgoblin dead yet?
Nope. He's still limping along in his bloodied state towards the party front line.
How far
He
away?
might get there in like 2 turns.
How far away?
40 feet.
That's close enough. Do all those hit?
Each one of those hits.
Hold on, gotta do some math here. $63 slashing.
As Hobgoblin Boromir gets murked. Indeed, your axes keep hitting him, and he falls over dead. Fea.
Attack the closest enemy.
Okay. Well, your closest enemy is 60 feet away.
What's the reach of a javelin?
30 feet.
All right, 30 feet of movement, 30 feet of javelin. I kill him. So, 2 d20s plus 9s.
That's a 17, 22 under.
Yes.
All right, those both hit.
All right, 2 javelin damages plus
Which are-
7.
D6. All right, that kills one goblin. Hobgoblin bloodies the other.
All right. And did you? All right, that's it.
All right. These guys. They're gonna take shots at Pork Chop. Natural 20 and a 20.
Yep, those are the only hits.
Reroll the nat 20 runic shield.
Thank you. That's a miss.
All right.
So just the 20.
All right. So instead of taking 2d8 plus 1, he takes 1d8 plus 1. Five points of piercing, Pork Chop.
Yep.
Intervene.
So when I look through the door now, what do I see?
5 hobgoblin archers making their last stand.
Range?
60 feet. Or wait, hold on. That's 60 feet from that. 90 feet.
Okay. I water gun the one on the left. Where's that modifier? There it is.
I don't think he's gonna make it.
Intervin accidentally cast Disintegrate.
Under.
Splat.
He has 10 hit points under.
I believe you mean he had 10 hit points.
Indeed, the hobgoblin is pressure washed away. There's really not even any blood left from the amount of pressure washing. Just a soaked body.
Demoralizing. I duck my
Indeed.
ground cover. I don't want them shooting at me in retaliation.
Champion.
So, who is all left? Some archers?
Yep.
All right, how far away are they from Faradul and the champion?
60.
He's gonna shoot one with his crossbow. Well, gosh, Garly.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna be surviving.
All right, so we'll do the 2 normal attacks first. All right, so that's 3d6 plus 2. Oh, whoops. Is that just 1 dead?
No, that's well. Oh yeah. If he's focusing, yeah, it's 1 dead.
Okay. And then the other one. He's dead.
Dead.
And that's all he got.
Alrighty, Isha and Amtar.
Isha's just going to hang out because they're out of range and she doesn't want to expose herself to fire. Amtar, however, can throw bolts of fire, and so he is going to at the one on the left. He misses, ducks back around the corner.
Varric? Yeah, Varric.
Varric is going to peep around the corner. How many are left?
2 archers.
I'm going to shoot one of the archers.
You shall miss horribly and shoot an ally in the back of the head.
Meh. Close. Very, very close.
Miss.
Alright, I move back around the corner and wait.
Faradul. 60 feet away.
Yeah. All right, so I'm going to move 40. Then I'm going to intimidate one of them with my intimidating presence. So they're going to have to roll. Let me just checky here. A wisdom saving throw of 12. Never mind.
Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Not gonna use your haste action.
Oh shit! I keep forgetting about the haste. Hold on. How far did that move me? Do.
So you have haste movement too.
Yeah, I gotta check. So let's see. Oh, it's doubled.
The
Okay,
answer is
shit.
melee. The answer is
Yeah,
literally melee.
yeah. I forgot that. I was so used to just the AC bonus and moving fast that I forgot I move really fast now. Yeah, melee.
All right, you run into melee. Your haste action.
Yep. Dead.
Yeah. Yeah, he's dead. Anything else?
Nope.
Rourke.
Well, I'm pretty sure this little fella's sitting there going, "Buy the color, buy the color." Just panicking, right?
If he is, you can't tell. His face is implacable.
Wow, I
That's some
commend
pretty good
him.
morale, yeah.
He thinks he can still take us on.
And then I'd like to put an arrow between his eyes.
And then you nat 1, allowing this hobgoblin. No.
Yes, but see, unfortunately for him, I can aim.
All right, the crossbow bolt goes through him.
You should have like hit him in like the knee and done like non-lethal damage to hobgoblin him.
You can't do non-lethal with range.
Oh.
And you know what? The hobgoblin is going to maybe try to stab Faradol with a knife, but then realize he's dead and die, falling over dead.
The Looney Tunes effect.
Look, he shot straight through him. It took a couple of seconds for it to register.
There's a piece of my brain missing.
Error. Brain damaged. Shutting down. But you guys are out of initiative, having massacred these hobgoblins.
Yeah, that poor wizard. He didn't even get a turn.
Geek the mage first.
Yep. Get rid of the saves and buffs we have to deal with. But yeah, Dravin, I would point that there was a caster over there in that pool of blood.
Oh, I'm ready walking over there. What sort of magical loot does he got?
He's got a book.
Oh, what's the book say?
It's in Goblin.
Well, good thing I have the comprehend languages ritual.
I'm a retard.
Okay then.
I think he was asking if you were hotcasting before he got interrupted.
Oh my god, did you hear my brother walking by?
Yes.
Yeah.
Where he declared that he was a retard. Yes. I mean, it's good that he's overcoming his disability, but he doesn't need to proclaim it to the whole world.
Was this lead hobgoblin modeled after your brother?
Oh my god.
Would that make the mage Gilbert, and that we just like shot Gilbert like first right off the bat?
We just murked Gilbert the first round.
I'm sorry. He heard me say comprehend languages to read Goblin. He's like, I can't read Goblin. I'm a retard. That's the only part that transmitted. All right. What was going on before that?
I'm doing a comprehend languages ritual, so I may analyze this spellcaster's book.
And then, Control C, Control V with his book.
It reads Glarb Zagoth's spellbook.
I see.
For extra killing.
Yes, the killiest of spellbooks.
Indeed.
I begin perusing. What's it got?
There you go.
Oh, very nice.
Couple of new ones?
I think so.
Nice.
The pages around Fireball and Lightning Bolt contain some scrawl about which spell is the killiest spell. And then also some stuff about about some goblin talking a lot of sass because apparently this hobgoblin prefers using lightning bolt over fireball.
Well, I mean, in all reality, he doesn't prefer using anything now.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna
He's
need
got a
like
couple-
32 minutes to copy all these spells into my spell book.
Well, anybody want a short rest?
Nah.
Are you sure, Faradul? I think you have like a nasty paper cut.
Yeah, I mean, a little nasty, yeah, but I think we'll be fine.
Also, what was the guy's name? Can you put that in chat? So I keep a record of the different books I have.
All the wizards you've killed?
Zab Zarbuk.
Thank you.
Oh, we'll wait for the haste to die off on Faradul, and then Faradul and I can just keep going, kicking doors to see where the interesting rooms are and come back in a half hour. Says we don't need a short rest, so. Faradul the door kicker.
Well, we can drag all the bodies to a central location.
I mean, it
Well,
sounded like
and
they
then we
moved
catch
a
them on
lot.
fire.
What? No.
Well, might as well burn them.
Why?
I'd like to take all their left hands.
What? No. Wait.
No, I'm not. No, that's a Twidget thing, not a Rourke thing.
Savages?
Yes.
But anyway,
yes,
yeah.
they are.
And
Are there any more doors in this room?
Yes.
To which direction?
You see a set of double doors to the south, and a set of double doors to the east.
All right. Fair to let's
we'll go east.
Gilbert, could you update the map for this room at least?
Yeah. That will cost at least several money.
What's your Venmo?
I don't have Venmo. I'm a poor DM.
Well, if you had a Venmo, you wouldn't be a poor DM.
That's
You could
true.
accept bribes.
That's true. I'd be able to accept bribes and stuff.
Yeah, then you wouldn't just be a poor DM, you'd be a rich DM.
If
No, I
I
mean,
were a rich
I'd
DM,
I'd still be a poor DM because a good
That's
DM
why I
doesn't
said
accept
just.
bribes.
You wouldn't just be a poor DM.
Okay. Then yeah, let's go east.
Are you guys exploring while they're resting?
I mean, I was just needing a half hour, and then we're good to go.
Yeah, it's just Verdil and I are gonna wander around for a half an hour, then
All right.
like come back. We're just kicking doors.
Yeah.
I'll go with you. I'm not taking the
All right.
rest. I don't need it.
All right. Yeah, you guys start kicking in doors, exploring. You find another kitchen, some more living quarters, one for, well, a set for medium-sized servants, another for what look to be a giant-sized servant. Some of the rooms more nicely appointed than others. You also come across the occasional petrified giant and several petrified humanoids. And as you kind of loop around to the north, you find. Let me get the thing here. You can see you kind of enter a small dining room. The ceiling is partially caved in, and you can see what looks to have one point been a hidden door has been left half ajar at the far end of the room.
Well, go check out the jar.
No, a hidden door has been left ajar.
I'll check out the door that is ajar. And I'll open the door to be more open.
All right, yeah. You can see that this big concealed door goes down a big flight of stairs into some kind of subterranean area.
Ooh. Well, shall we investigate down there, or shall we wait for the party?
No, we're just basically looking for hallways to get more of an idea of the layout of the building. That's what I was thinking.
Well, yeah, but I mean, we can do that down there, or do we stay up here?
I mean, either's fine. You're the door kicker.
Oh, well, we're going down then.
Okay. You go down the stairs.
It's the return of Door Killer.
Didn't Door Killer use an actual door as a weapon?
Uh-huh. All right. So you guys descend down these dark stairs into the basement. And you come to a sort of dead end. Thick iron bars sealing the end of the hallway on the west side of the wall. The inside of which you can see, illuminated by the bioluminescent algae you have in that flask, the glint and shine of treasure.
Ooh. I want to get closer. I want to see what the treasure is. So when I walk closer, am I able to see like what the shiny stuff is?
Yeah, it's treasure, gold and jewels.
Okay, yeah. Does there look to be any way to get at them?
Well, there's a portcullis, iron bars blocking you from them.
Yeah. Does it look like there's some way to open the portcullis from here, or is that like not visible from my
You
view?
you do not see any kind of control mechanism for the portcullis.
All right, I try to just lift the portcullis.
All right, give me a strength athletics check.
That I can do. 24, good sir.
All right. You heave and you hoe and you try to pull it up, but you're just not able to lift that portcullis. It is heavy.
Ah, well, damn. All right, well, is there more hallway?
Oh wait, hold on. I could help you.
Okay.
Try again.
Okay, try it again. With
On
advantage.
3. 1, 2.
Huh!
Fuck.
No. See, the hands are all slippery now with the sweat. It's just
Oh,
it ain't
great.
gonna
You ever shake somebody's hand and it's like you gotta wipe off afterward?
Yeah.
Hate that.
Yeah. I mean, look, I really tried that first time. It just.
I feel like people who have naturally clammy hands ought to have to wear like a bracelet or something to warn people. Or just don't shake people's hands.
Yeah, but then you kind of look weird if somebody's trying to shake your hand and you're just like, nah.
No, just start bowing to people.
Oh, very honorable.
If you have naturally clammy hands, I better hear you saying Ohio every time you show up somewhere.
But anyway, is there more hallway, or is the portcullis like the last thing in this dark secret chamber?
Yeah, that's the end here.
There's a secret control somewhere. All right.
When Faradil tried alone, did the portcullis look like it was starting to move up? He just couldn't maintain it.
Yeah.
Does the other side of the portcullis have like one of those 4-pronged rotary things that you pull to hoist the chain? Or that you turn, rather.
A capstan.
A crank. Capstan.
Capstan.
You don't see any mechanisms for it.
Okay.
It's
Okay,
probably
when-
somewhere upstairs, I'm thinking.
Could Faradul and Porkchop try to lift it, and then I try to jam it? Like, get it partway up, jam it, so they can re-grip.
What are you
Get it
gonna jam
partway
it
up,
with?
jam it. Pythons.
Yeah, you can do that.
Wedge pythons along the edge between the portcullis and whatever it's running inside of.
Yeah, rather than trying to clean the portcullis, we just do like part of a deadlift.
All right, you can certainly try.
All right.
Strength athletics check. As time passes.
Is there any ashes around here? I just
Any
kind
what?
of ashes or like something, no chalk.
I have a climbing kit. That's gotta have chalk in it.
Oh, okay.
Well, Rourke just pulls a bag of chalk out of his.
Oh, excellent. Okay, just chalk up my hands.
Which character are you playing? Come on.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
That's better.
And there we go.
You know,
With that, can
when
we
you
get
get
it all the way
help,
up
you
without
should
the
be
pythons?
rolling advantage.
You didn't need my help, apparently.
You go up to start
Oh,
helping,
wait,
he
he
just
didn't
yeets it
even
in the
fucking
air.
roll advantage when he rolled that 15.
No!
What the hell?
I thought the help was to do it again.
No, help
No,
is
no, no.
advantage.
You did it alone the first time, and then Porkchop offered to help. That means when you get the help action, you get advantage on the check. So both of the 15 and the 30 should have been at advantage.
Unfortunately, that's not what he did.
Nope.
Time is spent as he ineffectually wastes the help offered by his companions.
Porkchop has only been pretending to lift. He's hover-handing it.
However much they do manage to lift it, I want to jam Pythons in the...
How far does the 30 get, though? Does that move it?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Okay, yeah, jam those pythons in there, prop it open.
Yeah. Hold on. Wait for me to finish. Yep, Faradol. You pull it up, lift it, and once you get it like far enough over your head, it just kind of stays up there.
Yeah.
Hey, Faradol, you remember when I said I was helping you?
Did I?
It was all you.
No, you
That's
did.
the power. That's the power of suggestion.
Yeah, exactly. You did help.
You just had to believe in yourself.
Exactly. And chalk. I needed chalk.
Did I hear anything when he got it up over his head when it stopped, like clicking or locking in place?
Nope.
Strange.
Let's say Faradul, just jump up and give it a push to see if it goes up higher and just keeps whatever position you let go of it at.
I mean, do we want to try that?
Don't drop it on your feet.
Well,
Well,
yeah.
I'm not saying pull down. I'm saying just push it up more to see if it stays.
Yeah, but you don't know what'll happen when you do that.
Yeah, I mean, it could come back down.
Well, I didn't hear anything click into place, so it's not like it's retention or anything.
Well, no, but
I'm
like,
thinking it's just you push it far enough that a counterweight kicked.
yeah, well, that's all that matters. I mean, I'll stay here to make sure it doesn't come back down on you guys.
Well,
so-
I'll jam pythons.
Okay, that too. But
Yeah, we'll just jam some pythons on all four edges.
Hang on a minute. As we've been hoisting this up, have we been hearing like a gear turning or a chain moving or anything?
No.
Okay, so maybe this isn't even being supported by anything. This might just be like in a slot somehow. I don't know why it would stop.
That's what I'm saying. Just we didn't hear anything, so I'm assuming he pushed it high enough that the counterweight was low enough to counterweight it,
Yeah.
and we couldn't hear it, because if it was on just a round bearing. But anyway, yeah, I'll take some time and jam pythons in both the left and the right, the front and the back, on all the edges. So there's 4 pythons securing it in the position it's currently in.
Okay.
And how much time has passed?
15 minutes.
All right. Then yeah, we'll keep going for another like 5, 10 to see if
start looting. Well, I mean, aren't we
well-
going to secure the treasure?
I don't have means to port it back to the party.
I can help with that.
Yeah. I mean, I have 2 extra backpacks on me, but I don't have the carrying capacity.
I mean, I do.
Okay.
Let's load it up.
All right. Yeah. Start loading sacks with crap. Treasure.
With crap.
Shiny
All right.
crap.
Alrighty. You start looking for the bathroom, I guess.
I'm sure there's a cistern around here.
I don't know why I'm indulging your fecal fixations, but whatever.
Anyway, we start loading the treasure into the
Fixation?
sacks and bags
Oh
Rourke
my-
always carries with him.
Alrighty. You begin loading it. And as you do so, the mound of treasure begins to quiver and to quake. And split open.
Like a hole in the ground?
It's sort of. If the hole in the ground had, a giant slathering maw and tentacles, and was a mimic, you should probably roll an ish.
Oh.
That's no good.
This is while I'm still upstairs writing down my spells, right?
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay, just
It's only
making
been 15 minutes. Barrick, you're not with us.
Why no? I didn't know. Y'all are doing the fecal fixation. I'm not gonna let that shit go. That is the funniest phrase I have ever heard in my life.
I'm glad to
Right
hear
up
that
there with
I've
oral-
given you
that's
such
right up there
joy.
that's right up there with oral defecation.
What?
Oh, whoa, no.
The fuck?
What? Did you not see that
Well-
episode of South Park?
Oh no, I've seen that episode of South Park. We're just gonna
That actually
stuff food right up
came
our
from,
asses.
Marilyn Manson song.
You see, it's healthier to just shove food up your rectum.
Oh, that one. Oh. I remember now.
You know, now you have all the crap coming out your mouth.
This is making me remember the Marilyn Manson food pyramid song from Clone High.
I got it from,
Faradol.
All right, so I'm gonna get very angry that there's a mimic in our treasure, and I'm gonna smash the ever-loving bejesus out of it.
Yes, that's 3 hits.
Excellent. I mean, I was hoping that the 27 and 30 were definitely, but I didn't know about the 17.
Yep. And you start assaulting it, and you find that your hammer is now stuck to the mimic.
What?
Yes, your hammer is now stuck on the mimic.
I pull.
Athletics check.
Just athletics?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, you're able to pull it back.
All right.
Anything else?
No.
Word.
I warn out everybody. Watch out if you hit it with melee. Things seem to get stuck.
Funny enough, you're with the 2 ranged party members.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Rourke.
All right. Well, I cast haste on Faradul and back up 30 feet or 25 feet. I don't have the I'm a dwarf, but I'm fast feature. Can I maintain line of sight whilst also backing up 30 feet?
No.
Okay, then I back up as far as I can while still maintaining line of sight.
Were those 3 separated? Or can we
Yeah.
hear what's going on?
They're separate from the party. And no, you guys cannot hear what's going on. They have ventured quite a ways. This is a giant house after all. The furthest you could back up, Rourke, is, let's see, because you went in the room to loot, right?
Yes. How else would
Furthest-
we have found the mimic?
Yeah. The furthest you could have been, you can get back and still maintain line of sight would be 40 feet away into the northeastern corner.
Okay, then I'll go 25 feet in that general direction.
All right, that'll put you right under the portcullis.
And I recommend Porkchop to use his ranged attack and hit the mimic.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Yep. Help action in your first attack.
Oh, thank you.
Bonus action mastermind.
Nice.
All right, then that's it for me.
All right.
Haste on Faradul, help on Porkchop, back up.
Pork chop.
Okay, how far away is the mimic?
In melee.
Oh, I'm in melee with it?
Yeah, you went to loot it, didn't you?
Yeah, I suppose. I did say I could help with that. Yeah, I'm just gonna start throwing axes at it. And I have crossbow expert, so I don't care about being in melee.
All right. Hit.
Another hit.
One hit, yeah.
All right. .43 slashing.
Damn. That's good.
That's it for me.
Round 1, party dishes 97 damage. One member didn't even attack.
Yeah. Yeah, the mimic's not looking great. It is now bloodied.
Gooey. All right.
This thing. Well, it's going to make a pair of pseudopod attacks. One at Faradul, one at Pork Chop.
Okie dokie.
That misses.
17 on Faradul.
Nope.
All right. Faradul. Oh, wait, no, I
Oh.
forgot. Hold on. I forgot to take its bite.
Bring it on.
And the bite on Faradul.
Nope.
All right, Faradul.
Oh, it's smashing time.
It's clobber time.
Yes.
All right. And another athletics check.
Yeah.
All right. My hammer.
As you beat the ever-loving snot out of the mimic, killing it.
Ah, haha.
Its body deflating with a gurgling belch of acidic fluids just kind of spraying out of the pile.
Damn jerk.
Yeah, it's dead.
So, how much of this pile was mimic and how much of this pile was actually treasure?
Well, a lot of that stuff is treasure. It's just stuck to the mimic.
Okay. Well, we'll take anything that's not stuck to the mimic.
I'm dragging the mimic.
Oh no, I know. Anything that's not stuck to the mimic and put it in the sacks,
Yeah.
and then we'll roll the mimic up like a carpet and put it in a sack.
What the mimic maintains its adhesive properties after death.
For a short while.
Oh. Well, yeah. Let's cart the mimic back and wait for all the coins to fall off of it.
Just hanging up from the ceiling.
Yeah.
Like shaking a kid upside down for his lunch money. But anyway. So that's funny.
Yeah, so Intervin, yeah, you finish dotting the last I and crossing the last T in your spell book as the doors swing open and a gold coin plated mimic is rolled into the room.
Oh shit! And I begin hosing it down with the water jet.
Oh, perfect.
Well,
Can't get any of the coins off. Yeah, just power wash them right off.
Intervin thinks combat and kind of like, no, we killed it. But
Oh, okay.
the coins are stuck to it, so we're waiting for them to fall off. We did get some of the treasure. I start going through that, whatever was not stuck to the mimic. And then eventually all the stuff from that fell off the mimic or intervened hosed off of it.
I mean, Amtar knows Mage Hand. He can just begin picking off the coins.
Indeed. The process of prying the coins off begins. How long are you guys spending?
Until there's no more coins?
Okay.
What?
And how long does it take?
About an hour.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll just take a short rest then.
I mean, not like we're on a clock.
I'm doing that.
As a sky beam begins and you hear Castile laughing. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha.
Oh, wait.
And I thought my jokes were bad.
And I thought my jokes were bad.
I did think my jokes were bad. Thank you for noticing.
You haven't seen the Christopher Nolan Batmans, have you?
You gotta be kidding me.
Gilbert?
I've seen them. I'm just not a big
okay.
fan of them.
Yeah, that ha 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 ha. Yeah. That's what we were commenting on. Not your bad joke. That's literally part of one of the movies with the Joker movie. With the was that 2 that the Joker's in?
That's the Dark Knight.
Yeah. I just know him as 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, so we'll spend an hour going pluck and me going count. Start appraising everything and saying, oh, that's probably worth this much. And how much of that is currency? Because you said there was gold coin. Or is that just the treasure part and there's currency aside?
Yeah, I'm still typing.
Gotcha.
I'm amused at that breakdown.
Huh. Bunch of gold, silver, and copper.
And 1 electrum.
And one
Where? I don't see any electrum pieces. Interin, do you see any electrum pieces?
He takes the electrum piece and pockets it. Nope. Well, now that that's all done, where'd you guys find all this stuff?
Oh, we found a secret door that was not so secret. Went downstairs into the basement and fought the mimic, and then came back.
Huh. We should see if there's anything else hidden down there.
Well, we
Might be a
figured it
good
was getting
direction
close to
keep
quitting
exploring.
time, so we came back for, or finished. You finished writing, so we came back for that to regroup. I mean, the mimic didn't even hurt us.
Right.
Fucking would if it was able to land a hit.
We killed it in less than 12 seconds. I didn't even get a second turn.
But yeah, we should totally go down there and check and see if there's anything else hidden in that direction.
Sure.
Well, Lolm said it was in the basement.
I can lead you there. I just didn't have the eyes to find anything hidden.
What do you mean? We spent the last of our money getting your damn eyes back.
Well, yeah, but I don't have that investigation.
I know.
Sounds like somebody is ungrateful for all that they can see now.
Yeah, it's just can't see through walls, sadly.
Okay, well, I'm glad I hit multiply instead of add, because that's definitely not how much gold we have.
You know, ever since he got his new eyes, the grass is just less green, the trees less vibrant, the ocean less blue, and the women less beautiful.
But the
Great,
red
we
is
made him
still
colorblind.
red.
Strangely, the men are more beautiful.
Like, damn, that Rourke has some cake.
Rourke does have some cake. He does his squats.
Yeah, you'd definitely be noticing pork chops, even through the armor. And with that, it is getting rather late here, and I have to work in the morning, so I will bid you all adieu.
Have a good night.
Have a good night.
I don't even bother.
Gotta be fast on the trigger.
Not
That's
really.
why I don't even bother. I'm usually doing something, so I have to stop and reach up and unmute my mic. So I just keep doing whatever, because I know he's going to leave in less than half a second.
Sneaky Pete casts Expeditious Retreat.
No, he cast Dimension Door.
Plane Shift.
Pretty much. Anyway, yeah, let's start heading back down to the portcullis and the previously occupied mimic room, and
Yeah.
go from there.
Okay. I mean, is there anything obvious, like another way out or something?
Well, you guys going down there?
Yes, we go down
yeah.
there.
All right. You're standing in the now empty treasure room. You can see to the south. Oh, sorry, 1 second. Sorry. Had a bit of a hiccup. You can see a pair of portcullises, 40 feet wide to the south, inside of which you can see the look to be 4 petrified manticores. And it looks like there's some kind of room off to the side there. Other than that, you don't see anything else in the chamber.
All right. Well, I would like to check the chamber for secrets and hidden things.
All right, investigation check. Yes, you in fact find 2 concealed doors. One near the stairs that you guys came down, and another inside the treasure room itself on the south wall.
I mean, let's check out the secret in the treasure room first. Maybe there's more
All right.
treasure.
All right, the wall opens up, revealing a 10-foot deep, 30-foot long corridor ending in a wall.
Does it look like it's going towards that secret door we found in the entranceway?
No. No.
Okay. Well, then let's go over to that one and see what's on the other side of that door.
All right. Well, you get that secret door open, revealing what looks to be a hidden store and treasure room. You can see a iron lockbox, soiled and tarnished. You can see piles of loose coins and an open treasure chest. All that other
Rourke
kind
breaks
of
out the
good
accounting
stuff.
chair and the scales. All right, bring it over.
First, I do a detect magic ritual.
All right. So, detect magic. Yeah, there's a patch of mold on the wall, uh, which is illusory. And you are detecting a magic aura on the other side of it.
Any particular school?
I'm sorry. I need to rephrase that. You are detecting 12 magic auras on the other side of that.
Okay. Any particular school?
No.
Huh. Okay. Uh. Well, this all seems great. So I do a unseen servant ritual, and I instruct it to begin stacking up the coins and treasure for Rurik and his accounting.
All right. 1 second. Where do you want that pile stacked up? The concealed area is above that stairwell on the map.
So it's the room with the crates in
With
it,
the boxes, yeah.
and the big treasure room that they went through is to the left.
Yeah, that's a big room there.
I mean, they'll probably stack it up in the big room so that Rurik can count it easily.
Yeah, just have somebody
Yeah,
constantly in that hallway so we can communicate.
the unseen servant's just running back and forth while you start counting. Meanwhile, I'm going to go over and check out that illusory mold.
All right. Let me get over back to that section. Do me a favor and give me a perception check. Yeah, you're about to set your foot down when you notice the seam on the floor in front of you.
Ah. I checked the rest of the room for traps as well. Like, I just do, I like, traps, right. And then I check over the room in detail. Investigation for that?
Yep. Yeah, you know there's a trapdoor here, but you don't detect any other traps.
How big is the trapdoor?
– 9.5 feet by 9.5 feet. Did that transmit?
Yes.
All right.
So, like, keeping all my weight on, like, my back foot, can I just, like, tap on it with my foot to see what happens? Like, such a way that even if it falls away, I won't lose my balance.
Yeah. It doesn't give way.
Okay. And in the Detect Magic Ritual, there were 12 magical auras behind that illusion.
Yep.
I'll just cast Mage Hand and reach through and try to grab them one at a time and bring them out and set them on the floor. Not on the trapdoor.
Yeah, your Mage Hand brings them over. There are 11 plus 1 arrows, which, are destroyed upon hitting a target.
And the 12th?
That's a weird way to say 12.
What?
You said there were 12
11
auras.
plus 1.
Right.
11 plus 1 arrows.
Yeah, 11 plus 1 arrows.
Yes, and I was asking what the 12th item was.
Right. I'm getting to that.
Thea was saying that's a weird way to say 12.
See, I was going to say that because then it might make it true.
That is okay. That is kind of funny that this room. Yeah. 11 plus 1 arrow. Yeah. Okay.
you find 12 arrows. Okay.
Very
thanks.
funny, Thomas. Very funny.
Like,
Cheeky bugger. All right. All right. And the 12th aura is a pair of gauntlets. Big, bulky bronze gauntlets.
I'll do a identify ritual on them.
Gauntlets of ogre power.
Somebody need those.
Yeah.
You know, as much as I would love to wear them, I think
That'd
it
be
would
funny.
I think it would be better suited to somebody else in the party.
Isn't that one of the ones for the
Who?
hammer?
Yep.
All right, fair deal.
The set is complete.
Is it?
Yep.
What components do you have?
I have the belt of stone giant strength, the
Uh-huh.
hammer, and the gauntlets.
Uh-huh.
That's it.
Are you sure you're not forgetting a 4th piece?
Well, I have the scroll.
Uh-huh.
Right.
There's
What
the
scroll?
Crom Freyer scroll. It actually tells you how to do it.
Oh. Well, it's not in the description of the hammers.
Oh, no. See, Faradol, you have that component. Like, you have the stuff to make the Hammer of Thunderbolts do that full block.
Yeah.
There's more.
Intervin has the Scroll of Cromfair, which would allow you to sacrifice those items to create a more powerful single item.
So,
Oh.
I have 2 questions. One, how long does this take to do?
This would take a 10-day and require a special forge.
Oh, like that one that we first met Loam at?
Yes, kind of like that one. Exactly like that one.
This is why I take notes.
Perhaps even intended as that one.
Indeed. All right. Well, so for now, Faradol, just hang on to the magic items because they're at least useful to you. And then after we kill Castiel, we can go for like a 10-day and fix your shit.
Yeah, well, I'd want to know what the single more powerful item is. We'll sell that later, but yes.
Isn't armor?
No.
Cromfayer is a hammer.
Oh, right. What's the armor then?
The
Isn't
armor
that
of the
similar?
cataphract. That is
Yeah,
a
that's
similar situation, but that
Yeah.
requires the helm of teleportation.
and a giant.
And like a buttload of adamantine.
Yeah, we'll get
And
around.
the survival mantle. And like
Yeah,
8,000
there's-
gold pieces, 40 pounds of copper.
Oh, we have
the
that.
skin of a red dragon, and 120
Eh.
pounds of adamantine.
We can get that.
I
But
mean,
the hammer, yeah, we can make.
the hammer we can make right now. We don't have the survival mantle, and I'm not sure I'm willing to give up my helm.
Yeah,
Helm is very
once
handy.
once you get higher, we were talking about this. Once you get higher level, then we can be concerned about that. But yeah, we're not concerned about that right now. But the hammer, yes.
The only thing I'd be sad about is losing the belt of stone giant strength, but
If it's the Cromfayer I'm thinking of, the hammer itself will have a strength boosting component.
Ooh, okay, then okay.
It combines all of them into a more powerful.
Ooh, so we get all. Ooh, okay.
So
not
if
all-
if he's playing this pretty straight to the Cromfayer artifact, it'll be real nice. It's worth it.
Ooh, okay, gotcha.
You can't
Oh,
see,
but
but I am
regardless,
fucking
now
grinning.
you can cast lightning bolts or thunderbolts or whatever the fucking gentleman's hammer does.
Well, I mean, I tossed the hammer as if I were able to attune to it. I can't do that yet.
Oh, that's right. Hayes's character had the other one,
Huh?
The what?
the gentleman hammer or whatever. Or do you have that now?
I have the hammer of thunderbolts.
Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about. That gentleman's hammer.
Gentleman hammer?
That
What?
that sounds like a pimp's hammer, and I don't want anything to do with that.
No, the one where that Hayes used that you could push the button and it would do different things.
Oh,
I'm thinking of something.
Yeah, that's the
The rod,
Rod
of
of
lordly
lordly
might?
might.
Yeah, a gentleman's hammer.
Those aren't the same. Nothing
A
about that is
lord
the same.
and a gentleman.
One of those is a title. Another one of those is like a way of behaving. Those are not the same thing.
Anyway. We don't really need to dissect my brain. We know it's fucked.
I don't know. I do feel like going for the amateur back alley brain surgeon degree.
So, Intervin, could you identify one of these arrows, see if they do anything special?
Sure. I'll
Same.
do an identify ritual
Capable
on
of
an
using.
arrow.
I'm capable of using a longbow, but I just don't.
Yep. So +1 arrows, when they hit the target, they're expended. Like you.
Okay.
You
Yeah, they don't have any special features or anything like that.
Yeah.
No, I
It's
mean
just
like
11 units of +1 ammunition bow.
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, I get that. I just wanted to make sure that they didn't do fire damage or something that I, needed to write down a modifier.
Nope. And when
Gotcha.
they're used, they stop being magic.
Yep. Okie dokie. Using a longbow for a little bit for that extra one.
Your next 11 shots are at +1. After that, they're not magic.
I mean, it gives me a lot more range. Yeah, I'm probably going to save them for, snipe shots, but...
Breaking out the arrows of fine vintage. Each one crafted, bespoke. Alrighty. As for the rest of the treasure, you guys find another 2,000 gold.
Okay.
Well, that's it. shitty secret hidden room. No, I'm kidding. The magic items are worth it.
If you'd like, I can take it back.
No, I was making
The
the magic
gold
items were worth
turns to
far more than the
ash in
gold
your
in the other
hands.
room.
The arrows lose their luster, and the gauntlets of overpower simply become really nice gauntlets.
I
The
pushed the
magic
rogue onto the trap door
taken.
as a sacrifice to the DM.
I'm 90 feet away.
That unseen servant will just pick you up and carry you.
I'd like to see it try. Anyway,
I only accept virgin sacrifices.
Rourke is a virgin.
Push him in.
He's a
Bonk.
fucking accountant. He spent his whole life being trained by, like private tutelage. He doesn't get out much. He doesn't even have a love interest. Sario would be the closest to a love interest, and he has no idea where she is.
All right. What are you guys doing?
What else is in that big room? You said there was that other secret hallway that led to a dead end.
Uh-huh.
I'd like to slowly work my way down that, checking for traps on the way.
All right. You check for traps. Give me an investigation check. So, you look down and you can see another seam on the ground. Then you stop for a second. You look up, and up above you is a giant crushing device.
Okay.
Like a big old hammer gonna come down and smush you.
Into the seam.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a little seam, like there's a pressure plate, and then it'll come down and
Sorry.
smush you.
When you said seam, I was thinking trapdoor, so I was confused there for a second.
It's a trap door, and then the pillar comes down. Really making sure you're dead.
Okay. Is the pressure plate bypassable? Like you can just walk past it without triggering it if you know it's there?
Yeah.
Okay. I just mark it and say let's move on.
All right, you reach the end of the corridor.
Great. I'd like to check this for secret doors.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a secret door here. Identifiable by the giant lettering that reads "Secret door, keep closed at all times."
Yeah. I'd like to, did that include checking it for traps?
Yes.
Okay. Is it trapped?
No.
Okay, I open it.
The door opens. Inside, you can see, there's a map, you can see a large chamber, 80 feet by 80 feet, great tables of cedar set up along the outer edges of the chamber, with a series of petrified humanoids, their ankles bound by lengths of chain, kind of frozen in the middle of tasks. Standing amongst them, you can see a large visage of a giant wrought from stone. Its head moving in rhythmic motion, scanning the otherwise empty chamber around you.
I'm sorry, it's actually still moving?
Yes.
And
It looks
what?
to be like a stone golem
Ah.
of great size.
Indeed.
Well, kind of lean over to intervene. It probably knows giant.
Yeah, go ahead.
What should I say?
Stand down.
I mean, if you want to lie to him about something, I can help with that.
Well, we'll
Help with bluffing.
yeah, why don't we do that first in case I have to lie? Then we don't have to do it in the middle of a conversation.
All right, back.
So yeah, Faya, go ahead and buff me.
Here you go. The cloud rune.
Yep, Word kind of hooks it on his cloak somewhere and goes up.
Yeah, advantage on dexterity, sleight of hand, and charisma deception.
I don't think I'm going to be using sleight of hand, but that's handy. Yeah, then I'll just say in giant as a affirmative as possible, stand down.
The golem pivots on its feet to face you. Identify. Identify.
I was sent to recover you by your masters.
Identify.
I'm not sure how I should identify. They didn't tell me.
And it moves to attack.
Figures.
Roll an ish.
At least I'm the only one who stepped forward.
Uh-huh.
Also, since you're wearing the cloud rune, you get to use your action to change the target of an attack.
Ah, well, then my first course of action will not change on my turn.
Is Father Varric going to roll initiative?
Mister,
Huh?
I made the stone golem angry.
Oh God.
It's a Goliath stone golem.
Giant. A giant stone golem. Not a Goliath.
They're
Yeah,
very
I can
particular
run
about
away,
those
so
things.
it's okay. I can run away if need be. It's okay.
The law must be preserved. It's Mesh's folly. Mesh, you boob.
Mush.
You know, you keep saying that, but I keep hearing mush.
What's next? You'll be calling it the ditch of glass.
No, it's
No.
the shallow bowl. Saucer-like, even.
Yeah. The
Champion.
saucer of black glass.
Okay, champion. How far away is the stone golem from the bulk of the party?
Well, let's see. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 feet.
All right, so he moves up 30, and then he's going to shoot it with his crossbow. One hit. or 2 hit?
1 hit.
Okay. $14 damage.
It does not appear particular. Actually, wait. 1 second. That's the wrong golem. The crossbow shots have no effect.
Oh. Okay then.
Indeed. Anything else?
No, he's just kind of gonna stand there and be like,
Okay. Rurik.
All right. How far forward did I manage to go?
As you were walking out,
Yep.
30 feet.
Okay, so I'm 20 feet away from the bad guy, 30 feet away from the party.
Yeah.
All right. I cast haste on myself, and then move back to the party with my 50 feet of movement. And I use my item interaction, give the cloud room back to Fea. And then I attack the yeah, I give it back to you.
Thank you.
I'm not a face tank. I do not face tank things. And then I will take 2 longbow shots at this thing.
With what arrows?
The magic ones.
Head check?
Well, it's the only reason I'd use the longbow.
I don't know, man. You could be using ball bearings.
Wait, I can?
Not effectively.
Yeah, so.
Like a -5 to hit with the ball bearings. And to damage.
17, 21.
That is 2 hits.
All right. Since it's all the same type of damage, sneak attack would be the same type of damage, so it doesn't really matter where it goes, so I can just roll it all together. Unless you want
Correct.
me to roll it separate.
Probably roll them separate.
I'm going to use my piercer on that shot. And then this is the other shot. So 13 and 25.
Oof. Alrighty, good hits. It takes damage.
Uh-huh.
Anything else?
From my position next to Fea, what's within 20 feet that I can use as cover or breaking line of sight?
The corridor itself.
I take cover in the corridor.
Alright, you hug the wall.
In case it starts throwing stuff.
Alright. Varric. Varric.
Why?
Varric.
Why?
Your turn.
How far is the party from around me?
They're all around you, except for the champion who's charged in a melee 50 feet away.
no, he moved
He
30.
hasn't charged into melee. He moved 30. The target is 50 feet away.
Oh, okay.
And I'm-
He moved 30. Okay.
And I'm 20 back from you.
All right. I am going to bless. Let me see. Make sure I can get this all in. Everybody in range. Yeah, I'm gonna bless. I may have to move a little bit. He's 30 feet from me. I may have to move a few 10 feet towards the champion to hit him as well. But I'm gonna upcast this so I can hit. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I looked how many people are left. I'm gonna cast it and hit Faradul, Faya, and the champion with a bless. And then I'm gonna go find some cover. Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry, who'd you bless again?
The 3 melee characters.
All right. Isha.
Is there anybody within 10 feet of the stone golem?
No.
Shatter. It's at disadvantage on the con save.
It is.
He taught his apprentice well.
There we go.
Well, that passes for half. So 5 points of thunder damage. And she
Alrighty.
starts moving back through the starts moving back through the hallway, being careful to avoid that pressure plate if she has to.
Okay.
That's a fur.
Armtar.
Second rank fire, another con save. Oh, that one failed. So it takes all 15 thunder damage. And then he does the same, retreating, being careful about the pressure plate.
Gotcha. Yeah, you can see it chip and fracture a bit from these 2 shatters. Anything else?
Just the retreat.
Alrighty. Faradul.
Alrighty. So, I'm just gonna double move up to the golem. Get mad, and then I'll try. Wait, hold on. Okay, what's the intimidate? I can't do that. All right, never mind. So I'll just get mad and charge up to the golem.
All right. Full 50.
Yep, full 50.
All right. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
All right. This thing will rotate around you, Faradul, and extend its arms, emanating magic from them. I will need wisdom saving throws from Faradul and the champion.
Rightio. Okay, so that's. Okay. All right, first one will be Faradul, second one will be the champion, since we both have the same modifiers. Oh, buggery.
All right. You are both slowed as per the slow spell.
Ugh.
Yep.
You said it was obviously magical?
Yeah.
Don't worry, I can fix it.
And let's see. Yeah, it's going to go with punching you in the head, Faradul.
Oh no. Ow.
And remember, your armor
Yeah,
class is 2 lower.
Yep. So that both hits.
Both hit.
Yep.
Alrighty. $16 and 24 magical bludgeoning damage.
Ow.
As it just starts rock'em sock'em roboting you. Fea.
So it's pretty clear that non-magical weapons don't work on this thing.
Correct.
Well, I crack my knuckles. Wait, how far is it?
50 feet.
Oh. Well, that's annoying. I'll dash up to it.
Alrighty.
And yeah, I'm gonna wait to see what Intervent has because he said he can take care of it.
I could take care of that issue about being slow.
Oh, okay. Then I'll get mad.
All right. Anything else?
No.
Intervene.
I just get into a space.
Gotcha. Intervene.
All right. I will burn some sorcery points and quicken cast Dispel Magic on Faradul.
Faradul, you're not slow anymore.
Oh, that's weird.
Yep. And then I'm going to start blasting this thing with water as my action.
Ah, yes. The classic battle of erosion versus stone.
Water always wins in the end.
Hit.
So 24 magic bludgeoning damage, strength save, or fall prone. Yeah, it's still standing.
You can see that part of its leg is a little more eroded.
Okay. And I'm just going to back up like 20 feet down the hall just so that it can't get to me easily.
Okay.
Being careful about the pressure plate if I have to be. You weren't exactly clear on where down that hallway it was.
Oh, right in the middle.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. Champion.
Well,
All right.
actually,
Champion.
The champion is still slow. Dispel magic is still
Yeah.
a target.
Yeah, but he can't really do anything anyway.
Grapple it.
Yeah, there's that. Yeah, so he's going to, let's see here. So movement is 30, and then slow does what, half? Yeah. So he's going to move 15 feet closer to the goal. I think that puts him 5 feet away.
Did you
Yes.
attune to the gauntlets?
No, did we have time?
no.
Yeah, no.
Toss him the gauntlets and have him attack with fists. They're magic gauntlets.
That's a good point. Yeah.
was also thinking we could possibly use that trap, get it ready to pull back.
Well, he said he was a big stone golem, like bigger than normal, so he might not fit down this hallway.
Well, if he's a giant stone golem, he's giant sized. These hallways are giant sized.
Golems are already big. When he said it was giant, I took that to mean bigger than normal.
But anyway, that's the end of the champion's turn, because otherwise I still have to pass it off to the gauntlets to him, and yada yada yada.
All right. Rourke.
20 feet down the hall. Can I see it?
Slightly. It's got 3/4 cover.
Okay. If I stand in the center of the hall instead of hugging the wall, can I see it?
It would have half cover.
If I stand on the other side of the hall, moving 10 feet.
Moving 10 feet. Angle wise. Angle wise, that's still probably about half cover. You'd have to move more up because you can't really go much more out from the wall.
Okay. Well, then I'll move 10 feet closer.
That would.
Oh,
yeah,
actually, wait a minute, I forgot to make a wisdom save for the champion.
Oh yeah, don't forget his wisdom save. Yes, with 10 feet up and 10 feet forward, that would give you an angle that I'd say would take away its cover.
Okay.
He's going to re-roll that. Fuck.
He's still slow boy.
Yeah.
All right. I take 2 more longbow shots at the champion, or the the champion, at the big guy, the rock golem. Well, I think I know where I'm gonna put my sneak attack.
Golly gee, I wonder where.
So I'll roll the boring damage first. 4 max damage. And I'll re-roll that 2 on the 8 side. This would be the time that I get a 1, and I get a 1. So 43 and 14.
Willikers. That's some damage.
Yep.
Indeed, the stone golem takes it.
It doesn't have a choice.
The stone golem casts invulnerability on itself.
And then who's within 30 feet of me right now?
Well, probably me and the apprentice.
The entire party except for the melee crew.
Okay. Then since I still have my bonus action open, I'll throw that to Intervin. Intervin, you have my aid.
Uh-oh.
She was a nice gal.
My sword. And my bow.
And my
and your
hammer.
brother.
Well, funny enough, Rourke, not being the wisest of adventurers, carries around a light crossbow, a rapier, a short sword, and a longbow.
That's all piercing damage.
No, short sword isn't.
Yeah, it is.
It is? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is. I always thought it was slashing. I just never really
Nope.
paid attention
That's
to
a
it.
scimitar.
Ah, right. Anyway. So yeah, bonus action, help Intervin, and end turn.
Alrighty. Varric. Varric. Varric.
Varric is going to heal Some of the people are hurt, right? Party, yes. Y'all got hit.
Frontal took a little bit of a beating, but he's mostly fine.
Okay. Well, mostly fine. Then let's see. Do I have anything that can? Oh. Paladin bless. I can. I guess I'm just going to I don't know what to do.
Do you have guiding bolt?
Yeah, I have guiding bolt. I can do that. Yeah,
I'd,
you're right.
I'd recommend doing that because this thing tanks non-magical damage.
Non-magical. Yeah, I forgot about that.
He doesn't. He's unaffected by it. So
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot at him with guiding bolt. Gilbert.
All right, you gonna move up so you have a angle on him without cover?
It's 120 feet. How much angle do I need? I just barely need to peek out.
What I mean is, like, from your current position, he's got like 3/4 cover.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna move to where I can see him. How much movement speed will that take?
From your position, 20 feet.
Okay, yeah, I can do that.
All right, take your shot. Don't fuck up. Don't hit an @1. That hits.
Nine points of radiant damage, and the next attack against him has advantage. And then I'm
Alrighty.
gonna duck back to where I was.
Alrighty. Isha and Amtar.
Can Isha see him?
Isha would need to move up about 15 feet.
Okay. And then she's going to shoot a ray of frost at him.
Don't fuck up. Hit.
So that is 12 points of cold damage and minus 10 movement speed. And then she goes back.
All right. Amtar.
Does the same, but with firebolt.
a little bit of icy hot.
Yeah, he misses.
Oh, what about the guiding bolt?
Oh, that would have been on Isha's.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Want a crit fish?
I do, in fact, want to crit fish. I didn't crit.
All right.
And then he goes back.
Faradul.
All right. It's hammer time.
Yep. It's cracked. It's chiseled. It's fractured.
Oh, yeah.
Those are all hits.
Oh, yeah.
A god amongst immortal almond farmers.
And it's 51 magical hammer damage, and then with a bonus action, I toss the gauntlets to the champion.
Okay.
That's my turn.
This thing. Wisdom saves from Faradul and
God damn it.
Fea.
Oh, wait a minute. Does Bless work on saves? Varric?
Yes.
Yes.
Haha, 19.
All right. Fea, you do anything with yours?
If it fails, I can reroll with Indomitable.
It fails.
Yeah, I figured as much. I guess I can try again.
Try again. Never mind. Wait, no, you get the wait. Oh yeah, it's just
That's with the previous 4.
yeah.
It would be 18.
No, he's saying that
Oh, with the
He-
previous
this
one,
is
because
normally
the
at a
plus two
minus
minus two.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So that fails. Faradul is not slowed. Fea is slowed. And this thing is going to continue to punch the person with the scary hammer in the head.
Bring it on a little faster now.
And you notice that it is moving a bit faster.
Oh. Was it like leeching speed off of people? That'd be pretty nasty, actually.
I didn't even tell you about that one, Gilbert.
What?
Nothing.
These are coming at you, Faradul.
Yeah, bring it.
It's just really funny.
That is 2 misses and 1 hit.
Try to use a reaction. It's too slow.
$19 and $24 bludgeoning.
How you getting two rolls there, Chief?
Didn't you say 2 hits?
No, I said 1 hit. 2 misses.
Oh, I'm sorry. I misheard. In that case, it would just be the first one rolled then, so 19 magic bludgeoning.
Gucci.
Alrighty. That's this thing, Fea.
I try to grapple it. Give me back my speed.
It responds in giant. No.
I responded giant. Yes.
No.
So, athletics check.
Yeah. Contested athletics. It is, are you enlarged? Actually, it wouldn't really matter. It is huge. I believe that means you are at disadvantage, and this thing is at advantage.
Well, that just cancels out my advantage.
Indeed.
He's not big, but he's angry.
You know that bit where the short person's trying to punch the tall guy, and the tall guy just puts his hand on their head?
Yep.
That's what it's doing to you, Fea.
This would be different if I was faster.
Anything else?
Too slow.
All right, intervene.
Let's see here. Well, turnabout's fair play. I'm going to cast slow on it. It needs to make a wisdom save.
Oh, turnabout, you say?
Yes, I do.
Well, okay then.
That fails.
Oh, by the way, I need to make another saving throw.
Oh yeah, do that.
We always forget to end of turn stuff.
Yeah, my God, we're playing like D&D the hardcore way, where it's just there's no saves at the ends of turns. Fuck you, get second editioned.
You don't actually get any assistance. Gotta lift that on your own.
Yeah, but that's all I do.
All
Right.
right.
Start speeding up though.
Yeah, Fea's at normal speed.
Intervin gave me back my speed.
Indeed.
Hail the Intervin, the speed giver.
You know, did Fea really get faster, or is it just that this thing got slower, so relatively speaking?
The world may never know.
The champion.
Well, so he's going to put on the gloves, and he's going to give it a punch. Let me just make sure I got the right hit ability. No. And then for the bless. Ah, hey! He made the wisdom save. Just a little too late.
Indeed. Rurik.
How's this thing looking?
Nearly destroyed.
Okay. Um. In that case, I will aim a shot for its smug face. If that doesn't work, then I'll shoot it again.
Unfortunately, you're unable to identify its smug face. The only face it has is one of complete dispassion.
That hit?
Yeah, it hits.
Alright. And I'll reroll it 2. $36. Fancy arrow piercing.
Yep. The magical arrow strikes it, splitting the stone, and the magic powering it dissipates. The golem crumbling into chunks of broken statue.
Does
You
the
guys
head
are out
remain
of
intact?
initiative. The head?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Hey guys. Got something for the boat.
Nice.
We're bringing that head back with us.
You want a bit of a torso attached to it?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, we're gonna have the bust of a freaking
Nice.
I mean, it's only fitting that that would be the figurehead on our ship.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the Iron Golem would have been much more fitting, but we kind of cut it up and sold it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you guys can see a flight of stairs going up to the west, a corridor to the north, a corridor to the east. You know, let me just get you an image.
Yeah, an image would be great.
Much easier to remember.
Indeed.
All right. And which way we came in from?
The secrets.
Ah, the secrets. The secrets. Let's go north.
All right.
What direction?
North. Up.
Okay. Wait, you guys just ignoring the rooms?
What rooms?
The
Well,
white
I mean, there's
squares are
doors.
doors.
Yeah, no, but we're gonna take the pathway up first.
Okay.
I mean, we're all gonna check everything.
No, I know.
Actually, we haven't checked out this room really in detail. I'd like to investigate the room, check
Okay.
for secrets and hidden things before we leave it.
All right, actually, okay. Well, you do that. We'll check in those doors and see what rooms there are.
Yeah, I just start popping doors open while Interven's open, or Interven and I are investigating.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, this is a closet.
All right, intervene. So the room you're looking at, the big one.
Yep.
There's nothing noteworthy.
Of course. We killed the noteworthy thing.
Indeed. Which of those rooms are you checking first?
We'll go with the one at the top,
All right.
and we'll just move our way down.
So inside of here is a cluttered room
Mhm.
filled with skins, like furs and pelts on the floors and bed and tables,
All right.
which have since kind of petrified.
Of course.
Petrified wooden boxes and crates and barrels, rusted weapon and armor stands for giants. It's a very cluttered living quarters. And sleeping in the bed, you can see rather flabby and hunchbacked giant, petrified, laying in the bed.
Okay. I was about to say, if he was like not petrified, I'd be very impressed with his sleeping ability. I just kind of rummage through the like the storage containers, see if there's anything valuable in them. Any shinies?
No. It looks like they contain more of that like spoiled ale. Or I shouldn't say spoiled, I should say tainted.
Well, yeah, gotcha. So tainted things, nothing of immediate value. Okay. Then I'll move down to the second room.
All right. The next room. Okay. You can see here, as you open the door, flanking this door are a pair of petrified bugbears.
All right.
And as you kind of look down the rest of this, you can see that the remainder of this corridor is lined with cells along the south wall.
All right. So I just kind of walk down that corridor, looking into each cell, seeing if there's anything of note.
In the first cell, you can see the petrified body of a adult human. Based on their clothing, they look like they were at one point some kind of merchant.
Okay.
The second cell contains another humanoid prisoner. This one looks like he's in the middle of looks like whittling a piece of wood that is since petrified.
Mm-hmm. What was he whittling it into? Can I tell?
Looks like he's whittling it into a horse,
Oh, all right.
like a horse head bookend.
Gotcha.
The third cell, you can see elven figure Looks like some kind of warrior is petrified and chained to the wall there. His armor having long since rusted.
Mm-hmm.
The fourth cell contains a single animated skeleton.
Oh.
It looks at you and you look into the cell and its jaw kind of chatters.
Ah, so he's using his skelly vision.
Yes, you can feel it in your bones.
All right. Well, is there anything valuable in the cell with the skeleton?
There is not.
All right, then I just move on. Is that the last cell, or is there nothing
There
more?
are two more.
All right, I'll check the other two.
The final cell contains 3 petrified individuals laying on the ground. You can see that they're kind of more relaxed, inclined position, and it looks like they are, well, I should say were, playing a game of chance, and you can see a small pile of what looks to at one point have been a petrified ration, 5 gold coins, and other like miscellaneous bits.
Well, I mean, gold is gold. Can I open the door? Like, is it locked or?
It is locked.
Ow. Are there keys hanging up on the wall?
They are back at the doorway.
Oh, neat. All right, so I jog down, get the keys, jog back, and start going through the key ring. Which one is which?
All right. Yeah, you're eventually able to find the ring, which you try to open the door.
Oh yeah.
The door doesn't really want to play nice. It is very badly rusted.
Oh, I mean, do you want me to roll a strength roll to force it open? Okay.
Yeah, try forcing it.
I think it opens.
Yeah, you're able to kind of force the key enough and the door enough that it opens.
All right, well, I pick up the 5 gold.
All right, you step into the room. And as you do, emerging from the petrified bodies, you see 3 dark shadows. Roll an ish.
Oh.
Just him.
I mean, the rest of you can if you want.
Oh, well, are we able to hear him?
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't, you'll be hearing him in a second.
Faradul.
Well, I'm going to get angry, and then we're going to attack the shadows that are giving me the spooky vibes.
Okay. Are you splitting attacks or are you focusing one down?
Oh, we're just going to focus one down.
Okay. 3 hits.
We're going to see how durable they are first.
Huh. 3 ways to reach 17 with no repeat numbers. And oh my god. Look at that. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, it even goes in the right order, too.
Yeah.
Spooky.
That's yeah. You smash one of them into the non-existent netherworld it came out of.
Now, when I did that, did it seem like it was overkill or just the right amount of kill?
It took all 3 hits.
Okay, gotcha.
DM2.
Forgot the name.
Fair duel, 18.
Nope, does not hit.
All right. Champion.
Well, he's probably just kind of chilling out in the room. Had to run in. How long was that hallway? With the cells?
45 feet to get into line of sight.
Okay, so he's gonna run. He's gonna have to use all 60 to double move to get there. So he'll charge down the hallway and that'll be it.
45 line of sight. What's melee?
Melee, 55.
So he'd have to do that anyway.
Well, yeah, just verifying that he, just go into melee instead of going for line of sight.
Oh yeah, gotcha. Well, that's his turn.
All right, Rourke.
There's sounds of combat.
Yes.
One-sided combat.
All right. Well, I'll run 25 feet. Feel like I need to get closer because I still don't see anything. So I'll bonus action dash, get to 45 feet. And then I see stuff, right?
Correct.
All right. I shoot the stuff I see.
Magic or non-magic?
Crossbow.
Hit.
Ally and melee?
Yes.
Third, let me re-roll that. 1 over there.
It does not appear particularly effective.
33 piercing.
Alrighty.
Yep.
And DM1 is dead. Isha.
Well, she'll probably poke her head in there. Does she see these shadows?
No, they're quite a ways off.
Like how far?
45 feet to line of sight.
She doesn't go in there then. That's it.
All right. DM3. Attacking Farah Duel.
That hits.
Alrighty. $19 points of necrotic damage.
Ow.
And do me a favor and roll a d6 for me. Strength. Your strength is decreased by 3.
Ow.
Not that it matters because of the belt, which overrides.
Well, yeah, but ow. That's no fun.
Fea.
If the belt, I'm just curious, if the belt overrides, if his strength drops down to would be 0, does he still die?
An interesting question. Fea, your turn.
Run it.
I like the answer.
I gotta use a dash to get into melee. These also don't look like the type of people who use slashing, piercing, or bludgeoning, so rage doesn't feel very useful at the moment. So yeah, dash, get into melee, and threaten them. Let it. Because I was 55 feet away, right?
Yes.
All right. So all I can do is dash.
All right. Intervene.
So I go and look in the prison here. Like, what am I looking at? Because I'm not entirely sure here.
You are looking at a 10-foot wide and 50-foot long corridor. Each cell is 10 feet deep along the south wall.
Okay.
The fighting is in the final cell.
And has Faradul emerged from that cell?
No.
Do you need any help in there, Faradul?
Not really, ish.
Okay. I just started walking in because I'm kind of curious, but I'm in no hurry. So I just move my 30, and that's it.
Ah, yes, being high enough level that you can ignore low CR fights. Yes. Such a feeling. All right. Amtar?
He doesn't do anything.
Faradul.
Faradul smash.
All right. The one on the left or the one on the right?
Ooh, one on the left.
All right.
Oh, yeah. All right, so these are going to be the 2 non-criticals.
Not critical first.
Okay, fine.
Order of operations.
All right, now hold on. I remember I get what's the critical thing? I get no nasty criticals. Brutal critical, that's what it is. So I get 1 additional weapon damage die.
It discorporates.
Excellent. That's the end of my turn.
All right. This thing. $25 on you, Faradul?
Yeah. Was that the one that hit me last turn?
I don't recall.
All right. Not like it matters.
13 necrotic.
Ow.
D6.
Yeah, 1 second. All right, now bloodied.
Charisma.
Oh no.
Your charisma drops by 2.
Ow.
Champion.
Do. So he's gonna get there, and he does the multi attack for the champion account towards unarmed attacks?
Yeah.
Okay, just wanted to make sure. It only specifically says like no for the great sword or short bow.
Two hits.
Yeah, all right, 2 hits, nice. Then that'd be his unarmed strikes would be 1 plus strength modifier. Does he get anything from the gauntlets?
No, they just make
Okay.
his melee attacks magic.
All
Well,
right.
he makes the unarmed magic.
Yeah. So that'd be 12 damage.
All right. You know what? It's getting late for some folks. This is going to be a quick wrap up. Yeah, you guys are able to kill this thing with the next round. It's entirely reasonable for that to be done.
Well, yeah, the hammer would,
Yeah.
finish it.
Yeah. So I think we'll say that you guys have killed all three, and you're out of initiative.
Excellent.
We'll call it here for the night.
Cool.
All that over 5 gold.
Yes.